Hello, friends. So, I kind of get this question all the time, so I just wanted to do a quick little video addressing that. And that is, will I get fit or lose weight during BMT? Will I gain weight? Will I gain muscle? So, just a quick little overview. So, for me personally, I actually gained quite a bit of weight during both BMT and tech school. Mostly because I just wasn't eating like the normal way that I eat, which is generally pretty healthy. I would say that the food in BMT and tech school is a lot richer than I would personally make at home. It's more full of salt. Once I got home, I just started shedding weight like that. Like after I got home from tech school, I didn't even really I haven't had to try. I've eaten ice cream, I've eaten donuts, like I've eaten all sorts of unhealthy things, but because I don't think the food that I eat is generally as like rich with like salts and butters and fats and all those things. So I'm actually down like 13 pounds from when I first got home. When I went into BMT, my starting weight was 127, and my highest weight in tech school ended up being 139. And I was like, what the heck? This is me during tech school at my heaviest. Like when you're comfortable in your body and then all of a sudden you gain that much weight, it was pretty rough for me, just like mentally. And also, like, I definitely felt it when I was running. I was like, ooh, I'm not very comfy right now. Like, it was just weighing me down, literally. So, but I also haven't done anything to really facilitate like crazy weight loss. And I've been home for like 3.5 months. I've lost 13 pounds since. So that's pretty like slow, steady, healthy weight loss. So I'm not really concerned about that. To answer the question though, will you gain weight? Will you lose weight? Will you maintain? That depends on you, your body type, your activity levels. For me, the amount of activity we were doing during BMT was less than I was doing on my own at home. So, and I had actually tried to gain enough weight to like still hit my minimum if I lost weight at BMT, but that was not the case for me. But on the other hand, I did have a friend who came in and she lost quite a bit of weight from the beginning to the end of BMT and even in tech school. But she wasn't really as active as I was at home. So, and then if you're not active, like you're more likely to lose weight because of all the marching. The strength days are pretty strenuous if you're not used to like calisthenic training. Um, but it really does depend on the body type. It depends on your like general activity levels day to day outside of the Air Force. Now, I do have to say, like, if you're gonna go into the Air Force, try to be an athlete. Like, you don't have to be running half marathons, but try to continue your training because at the end of the day, like you need to still pass PT tests at least once a year, depending on what you get on your PT scores. So if you score above a 90, I think you only have to take it once a year. But if you score any less than a 90, then you have to take it every 6 months. But really, like, just keep training. If you're going to join the Air Force, just put into your mind that your job is to stay fit. Like, you have to be fit to fight. That is actually your job. Yeah, that's kind of it. I just recommend if you're going into BMT, get started on your training right away. Don't delay. Don't put it off. Like, I know it sucks during the winter time, especially right now. It sucks to go out and get that run in. Like when it's cold out, I don't want to be running. Like I don't want to be outside because I'm a warm weather kind of person. So, I was training my hardest during the springtime. And before I moved to Georgia, I was living in Arizona. So I didn't really have to worry about the cold weather in the same way. And so, yeah, see, I'm like bundled up right now. Like I freeze pretty easily. My biggest advice, just work on your push-ups, work on your sit-ups, but not only work on your sit-ups, but like do more core work, because that was personally like, if you have a weak core, that will get you. Like I definitely saw a girl get sent home for not being able to do her sit-ups, and I saw several girls get sent home for not being able to run, and that's like, you know, you have to be able to hit that standard. So if you can do it before you go in, then that's the goal, is to be ready, so that like say you get quarantined for 2 weeks like my flight did, where we were not allowed to leave our individual units, we were not allowed to run. Like if that happens to you, because corona's still a thing right now, if that happens, then you're going to be SOL and get recycled. And if you get recycled, you might lose the job that you're in, or you might just get sent home. So don't don't take those risks. Just do what you got to do. If you're going to join the Air Force, commit. Your job is to be a military personnel, and that means that if you have to go out into the theater of operations and go pick up a gun and, fight, then that's what it means. Air Force, we got pretty cush lives. They call it Air Force for a reason. At the end of the day, you're a soldier, So if you're going to commit, just commit. Do it and you won't regret it. And if you lose a little weight or you gain a little weight or whatever, just know that no matter what, you can always work on yourself, even before or after BMT. At BMT, I was stronger than I had ever been before, but I also gained a lot of weight. Well, I was stronger in some ways, like as far as push-ups, but like I wasn't as strong in other ways because of the Rona shutting everything down. So, like you'll be stronger in calisthenics at least, and you'll be faster as far as running, as long as you get your run days in, unlike us. Um, I was not personally at my fastest, but that's what happens. I got quarantined, so anyways, I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any more questions about PT standards or anything. Feel free to check out my other Air Force videos, and feel free to subscribe for more content like this. I know I haven't been posting as much Air Force stuff lately, but there's only so much that I can really say as far as BMT goes. Now I'm like facing new challenges in the Air Force, so eventually I'll be posting a video about life as a reservist. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.